So it takes time, guys. Okay, it takes literally before starting the session, just a minute ago, pinging started. Otherwise, you will think कि यार fail हो रहा है, चल नहीं रहा है ऐसे कुछ. So don't think it takes time. Okay, so now you can see both machines are pinging to each other. Can you guys see my screen? Hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So can you see both machines are pinging to each other? Now these are in different VNet, still machines are talking to each other. Okay, so if you have to check some things here, maybe just if you want to check few things on virtual network, peering sahi hui hai ya nahi hui hai. So what you can do here, because they were not pinging to each other, so I just thought एक बार मैं check कर लेता हूँ क्या है, but I didn't do anything after that. Whatever we did उसके बाद ही. But if you want to check या फिर आपको peering check करनी है क्या क्या किस तरह की peering है, so you can come here to VNet, click on peering और यहाँ पे आप उस पे click कर सकते हो and देख सकते हो कि आपने कहीं block तो नहीं कर रखा है कुछ, ये तो नहीं कर रखा. Here you can come and see the configuration and it should show connected दिखाना चाहिए. यहाँ पर fully synchronized बताना चाहिए, peering state succeeded बताना चाहिए. So this is how you can troubleshoot some issues on VNet peering. कि VNet बन गया लेकिन हो नहीं रहा, so maybe you come here and check कि synchronize ही नहीं हो रहा है, तो you can delete and recreate it. सबसे simple इसमें option है delete and recreate it. ठीक है, so this is how you can come and see. But ये सब already हो चुका था. इसके बाद भी 3 या 4 मिनट के बाद machines they have started pinging each other. So the learning here is it takes time. When you do practical 2-4 मिनट में नहीं होता तो do not panic, leave it. थोड़ी टाइम के लिए उसको छोड़ दो. क्लियर है?
Yes, Solveig, I'm still confused regarding one thing, like the time when we turned off the firewall, right? How can we convey this and check this and convey this to the end user or let's say the requester that?
Not your job. Why would you convince someone?
So no, not convince, convey. So let's say if that person, let's say I have done my work perfectly, but due to that firewall issue, that person is not able to ping that another machine. So he tells me like you only check, I'm not able to do it. So what would be my next step in this case?
So that is not, then you have not done your job perfectly or completely, because before handing over, you will see yourself, are these machine pinging? If those are not pinging, why would you hand it over? And if those are not pinging, you know that firewall band karna padega. You will turn off the firewall and then ping. Then they are pinging. Then you will hand it over, or then you will raise it that if you want this functionality, firewall needs to be turned off. I have checked without firewall not pinging, with firewall pinging. Let us know what to do next.
So I'll have to hand him over by checking it on the OS level, right?
Yes. How will you validate? See, this firewall this firewall and everything is coming to question because I'm using Windows machine. Let me use Linux machine, firewall picture mein bhi nahi aayega.
Right. No, this confusion arises because in the earlier topics of our this course, you had told that we will never go and check some things in OS levels. So
Exactly, that's what I'm telling you.
Confused.
This is just for your practice. If you do the VNet pairing and use virtual Linux machine, firewall picture mein bhi nahi aayega. You will check and हाँ ठीक है, sorted. Those are working. And that time if someone is raising, you can portray your case in that manner also. VNet में कोई issue नहीं है. How can I say that? Because see, this is Linux machine 1 in VNet 1, Linux machine 2 in VNet 2, and those are pinging to each other, which establish कि आपके VNet में connectivity है. If it is not pinging on your machine, check at your firewall level.
I will create a test machine in this case on those VNets and show him that it has been working. I don't know what's the issue with your machine. Please check it on the Windows level.
Yes. Right? How it works, I'll tell you. See, forget Azure वगैरह भी on-prem में भी कुछ ऐसा होता है ना, कोई बड़ा इशू आ गया, कनेक्टिविटी नहीं हो रही, ये सब नहीं हो रहा है, नेटवर्क टीम आ गया, विंडोज टीम आ गया, लिनक्स टीम आ गया, स्टोरेज टीम आ गया, सब कुछ आ गया. सो वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग, हर टीम अपना अपना पल्ला झाड़ने की ट्राई करता है और मे बी दे विल चेक एट देयर एंड इज इट देयर एरर. सो नेटवर्क टीम का सबसे बेसिक ट्रबल शूटिंग यही होता है. There are 100 servers in that VNet and there are 100 servers on those VNet, and you're saying server 1 is not talking to server 2. Okay, this is your problem. Let me try server 5 and 6. Are they talking to each other? Yes. Networking team will say, boss, there is no issue in networking. If these two servers are talking to each other, इसका मतलब है कि networking level clear है. It is something related to your OS. Networking team will drop out. Then वो OS team देखता बैठेगा, then storage team देखता बैठेगा. So you don't have to troubleshoot at the OS level. You just have to configure one thing कि आपने कर दिया है. And if you don't want to go till OS level also, that is the reason I showed you here. मतलब आपको करना ही आप ये भी कर सकते हो that I have connected, it shows healthy here, it shows fully synchronized, which means my VNet peering is working. But इतना कट टू कट चलता नहीं है, टीम में थोड़ा बहुत हेल्पफुल भी होना चाहिए, राइट? मतलब करना पड़ता है. मे बी आपका वो जॉब ये नहीं भी होता है, बट दोज आर अगेन योर टीममेट्स. आपका क्लाइंट है, क्लाइंट बोल रहा है, यू विल नॉट से यार नहीं नहीं दिस इज नॉट माय केआरए, आई एम नॉट गोइंग गोना डू दैट. थोड़ा बहुत करके देना पड़ेगा. दो इट इज नॉट योर केआरए, ये आपका केआरए का हिस्सा भी नहीं है, आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी का भी हिस्सा नहीं है, बट यू विल सिंपली इस तरह के टोन में आप डिनाई नहीं कर सकते, राइट? तब थोड़ा सा आप एक आधा लिनक्स मशीन दो टेस्ट में बनाकर देख लो, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू ग्रो, दैट इज हाउ यू शो समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा कि ये जो मेरा काम है उसके अलावा एक वो एक्स्ट्रा माइल एंड आई डू समथिंग, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू लर्न. बट एंड इंटरव्यू में ये सब आपसे नहीं पूछा जाएगा, डोंट वरी. हाँ, बट अभी आपने सीख लिया है, सो यू कैन से इट कि कभी कभार लेट्स इंटरव्यूअर इज सेइंग that I have two machines in virtual network. I have done the virtual network peering, but those are not talking to each other. So now you can ask, what are those machines? Are those Windows machine? Maybe it could be a port blocking issue. It could be firewall issue. And if not, these are the settings you can check. ये चार पांच आप बोल दो, इन्हीं में से कुछ होता है. If nothing works, delete and create it again. दूसरा सबसे पहला इन सब डिलीट और क्रिएट करने से पहले सबसे पहला मेथड क्या बताओगे आप? आर देयर कोई दूसरे मशीन्स पे है? आर देयर मोर मशीन्स इन द VNet? What about those machines? Are they pinging to each other? If those are pinging to each other, you will not come to your machine. It has been established कि आपके नेटवर्क में इशू नहीं है. क्लियर है?
Yes sir भाई, thank you.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपके घर में राउटर लगा है, आपके ISP से है, आपके लैपटॉप पे 400 Mbps पे यूट्यूब वगैरह बढ़िया सा चल रहा है, आपके मोबाइल पे नहीं चल रहा है. विल यू कॉल योर ISP कि आपका नेट डाउन है?
No.
Right, you'll
No.
do your mobile troubleshooting. हाँ, but nothing is working, वहीं से issue है, then you'll call your ISP, something like that. Clear है to everyone?
Yes sir.
Yes.
You are responsible for this. You should be answerable for this. You should know this. OS added है, आपको पता है तो ठीक है, नहीं भी पता है तो ठीक है. ठीक है. Now we do not have time. If you want, मैं quickly एक आपको Linux का भी करके बता सकता हूँ. और if people who are experts with Linux, do it on Linux. और Linux का करके पिंग करके आप जो है स्क्रीनशॉट उसमें ये करते हैं. I'll explain it to you. टास्क कैसे करना है. Okay, so that has been done. Now what are we trying to achieve? Our third task. थर्ड क्या है हमारा? Different VNets, different subscription. ठीक है. So ये दोनों तो सेम सब्सक्रिप्शन के मशीन है हमारे. So I will shut down one of this or just close one of this. By the way, I have a question. इस सबनेट में do you guys remember हमारे दो machines थे? इस सबनेट में do you guys remember we had two machines?
Yes.
And now I am on machine 1. My question here is, now if I log into machine 2 and try to ping this machine, will it work or no?
Yes,
And then
yes, it will work.
to which
It will.
machine? To which machine? I'm saying this machine. Wait, let me. Sorry for using this word, guys. Maybe it's confusing. So if I log into this UT-Kloud VM EU001, I'm logged into 001, and if I log into 002 now, from 002, will I be able to ping 003?
Yes, you will be.
That is in different subnet. Do you guys remember? That is in different subnet.
Yes, but
The
we
VNet,
have done
the VNet peering has been
peering
done.
now.
Na? Subnet,
Perfect.
subnet doesn't matter.
Perfect. So that is clear, right? कि आपको हर सबनेट पे जाके अलग अलग नहीं करना है. एक बार VNet peering हो चुकी है तो उसके अंदर के सारे सबनेट्स they can talk to each other. किसी भी तरह का क्रॉस कम्युनिकेशन कुछ भी VNet लेवल पे सब peering हो गई है. So subnets are connected with each other. That is considered. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
So I'm closing this machine now. This is the machine which we had in our same subscription, different VNet, and now I'm pulling up the machine which is in different VNet, different subscription. I have already turned on the machine and I have logged into that machine. Here it is. This is the machine. Firewall वगैरह मैंने बंद कर दिया just to save time. Now I hope you guys know how to do it, right? The name of the machine is this
Yes.
PM001 और यहाँ पर भी 01 है, but this is Tsoft. This is UT-Kloud and this is Tsoft. Now we are trying to ping from Tsoft to UT-Kloud. What is the IP address of UT-Kloud? Oh, sorry, Tsoft का IP क्या है? We are pinging Tsoft from UT-Kloud. So what is the IP address do you see?
172.16.
Right, 172.16.0.4. and I just put T, so it will ping continuously. यहाँ पर तो same IP हम जो use करते आ रहे हैं उसी वो हमारा machine का IP है. What is the IP address of this machine, guys? इस machine का IP address क्या है?
10.1.1.0.4.
10.1.0.4.
10.1 is it?
Yeah, 10.1.0.4. 0.4.
Is it 1?
No.
Then how come you're
10.0.
saying 1? वो 1 क्या था? वो था आपकी पिछली मशीन से जो आप पिंग कर रहे थे, that was the 1. वो आप उसमें देखकर बात करो. 1 क्या था जो हमने पहले मशीन पे जो प्रैक्टिकल किया, उस मशीन से रिप्लाई आ रहा था 1. That is the reason you saw 1. यहाँ पर आपको 172 दिखेगा. Clear? So they are not talking to each other now. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and do the VNet peering. कोई भी एक VNet I will pick up. इसमें है, right? एक मशीन इसी में है. And yes, as I was saying, कि आप multiple peering भी कर सकते हो. So now because I have to do another peering, does it mean I have to delete this peering?
No,
No.
it's not required.
No. Not
I
required.
can go ahead and add the peering. नाम क्या होगा इसका? I'm doing it from here to which VNet I'm doing? To my Tsoft वाला VNet जो है ना उस पे कर रहा हूँ मैं. ठीक है. Allow. Remote वाला का क्या नाम देना चाहता हूँ मैं?
Tsoft.
From Tsoft to VNet, this one.
2.
Yeah. Always resource manager, never going to classic. Is it in the, इसको भूल जाओ, ठीक है? सब्सक्रिप्शन आईडी से आप कर सकते हो रिसोर्स आईडी से, रिसोर्स आईडी यहाँ पेस्ट करके, बट वी आर नॉट डूइंग दैट. Okay, now just because I clicked, now it will ask add. यहाँ से Tsoft, then Tsoft to here. I hope you're getting it, guys, right?
Yes.
Shubhai, you've
Yes.
created a VNet in Tsoft as well. by
Yes,
this
yes, I
name?
did. I did.
U2. Okay.
No, not U2. Tsoft के VNet का नाम भी Tsoft ही है. Here it is. Let me show it to you. Or and you don't have. Okay, yeah, good. You guys asked. This
Well, it was a
is
little confusing because you're trying to connect to Tsoft different subscriptions, so there should be a VNet in Tsoft as well. With the
Tsoft. There is a VNet and उसका नाम भी मैंने Tsoft ही रखा है. But that is not a requirement. I was about to tell you that. कि मेरे VNet का नाम यहाँ पर आना जरूरी नहीं है. I can name anything. मेरे VNet का नाम कुछ भी है ना. Let's say I want to call it A2B and B2E. Clear है? It does.
Okay.
It is not necessary कि वो वैसा ही नाम होना चाहिए. I am doing it just for the understanding कि आप लोगों को समझ में आए यहाँ पर. So yeah, there is obviously there's a VNet in Tsoft. Can I have a virtual machine without VNet?
No.
No, obviously, yeah,
So
obviously.
if
you
I
need a
have
VNet,
a if
right.
I have a virtual machine there,
Hmm.
which means I have created a VNet there. And if
Right.
you want to see,
Right.
I'll show it to you.
Put the correct name of the VNet, whatever the name is assigned to that VNet in Tsoft.
Okay, I'll put that, but that is not a requirement. Remember that very clearly. That is not a requirement.
We have to put the correct name, right? Tsoft VM.
No, not at all. You can keep anything. I just show it to you, right? A to B and B to C, कुछ भी रख सकते हो आप. Here it is. इसका नाम है VNet का नाम है Tsoft VNet. But I
Right, so
am just
this will
typing
be
Tsoft.
recognized. Okay, it will
I'll
not
just type
recognize the entire name. Only Tsoft is also fine. Like any name, it
any
can
name.
recognize any name.
Wait,
Okay.
don't get confused. Any name is
Okay.
fine. A
Okay.
to B, I'm keeping it simple.
Hmm.
Or let's say UT-Kloud
To
to
Tsoft.
Tsoft. Okay.
Right.
UT to TS. Simple. Now there is no such VNet by this name, but still
Yes.
we can do it. So what I'm trying to say here कि आपका VNet का नाम यहाँ पर आना कुछ नहीं है. This is a different thing. ये आपके understanding के लिए नाम आप देते हो.
Okay,
इसका
it has
naming
nothing to do
convention
with the
होगा.
VNet name. Like it should not be with the same VNet name and all. That's not, that does not matter. Like,
Why it doesn't matter? Because एक VNet पे तो आप already हो. किस VNet पे? इस VNet पे आप already हो. Right?
right.
तो यहाँ पे नाम देने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये नेम आप अपने easiness के लिए दे रहे हो. और दूसरा VNet आप यहाँ से select कर रहे हो. So it doesn't matter what you write there. So what will I have to do here now? Is it in the same subscription? Our practical, what does it say? Is it in the same subscription?
No, it is a
No,
different subscription.
Different subscription. Okay, so I see different subscription. And I will have to see the VNet here. This is the name. लेकिन अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, यहाँ पे काफी एक्सेस इश्यूज वगैरह होते हैं. यहाँ पर यू विल रिक्वायर आईडी. यहाँ पर आपका आईडी इस तरह का होना चाहिए जिसको access दोनों भी VNet पे हो. Why? Because you are writing something on that VNet also. Do you remember? I'm doing it here, but it will happen on
Yeah.
both VNets. So I want
Yes,
an
sir.
ID. ऐसा resource ये काम करेगा. Maybe your enterprise architect or someone who has access on both the subscription. Even if you are just owner on this owner at this level. कौन सा वाला इस पे इस ये जिस भी ये VNet जिस subscription में है उसके आप owner भी हो. But you do not have access on this subscription. Then will it work?
No.
No. Why? Because
No.
you're on this window, but you're writing something there also. So I'll click on add. You see, it is writing both at both places. If I go here and if I show you the VNet of Tsoft, I am able to do it because I have access on both of them. See, I was working on that VNet 2 wale pe, but it is appearing here also. It will appear here also. Here it is. Can you see? It is updating. I didn't do anything here. I configured this sitting here. So I need access
Yes.
for that. Clear hai? Now one thing. My VNet 2 is connected with VNet 1 also and this one also, Tsoft also.
Yeah,
So-
different subscriptions. Like
Yes.
from UT-Kloud to Tsoft.
Yes. So now, or let's not make it confusing. उसको मैं अलग से आपको paint पे ही समझा देता हूँ. So now we have it's done. We'll see whether they are pinging or not. What did I tell you? It will take some time. So it will take some time, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll wait and we'll see if those machines are talking to each other or not. Meanwhile, I have one scenario to explain it to you, और काफी important है, and then they will ask it also. Interview में पूछा भी जाता है और आपको याद भी रखना चाहिए, इसको समझना भी चाहिए अच्छे से. Forget different subscription वगैरह सब भूल जाओ. Single subscription. I have VNet 1. Let me represent. This is VNet 1, VNet 2, VNet 3. And guys, I will be using just that VNet is talking to VNet 1, VNet 2. That doesn't mean VNet literally काम बात नहीं करते, ठीक है? VNet में कोई ना कोई resource होना चाहिए. VNet में virtual machine होगा, VNet में कुछ तो होगा. Those are talking to each other. But just in talking terms, I would be calling VNet 1 is talking to VNet 2. But you know, literally VNet के अंदर कोई resource है which are talking to each other. So now VNet 1, VNet 2, VNet 3. Can they talk to each other by default?
No.
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 Business requirement, VNet 1 should talk to VNet 3. What will I do?
Peering.
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 So here it is. I have done VNet peering. Now VNet 1 and VNet 3 can talk to each other, right? Next business requirement, VNet 2 should talk to VNet 3. What will I do?
Peering.
Peering.
Okay. This is in East US, this is in East US, this is in West US. I hope इतना भी clear हो गया आप लोगों को कि global कौन सा है, local कौन सा है. Still I will just for your understanding I'll do it. इसमें global कौन सा हुआ, local कौन सा हुआ peering?
East to
East.
east, local, or west, east, west,
Right.
global.
Perfect. VNet 1 to VNet 3, East to West, local, ये वाला global. Now the actual question is coming. Now the business requirement is VNet 1 should talk to VNet 2. Do I have to do anything extra, or because these are connected, they should be able to talk to each other by default? What do you think?
No, you'll have to
No,
we have to
the
connect them.
peering.
Pairing.
Yeah, we have,
You
we have to
have
again
to do
pair
pairing as
VNet
well.
1 to VNet 2. Both of them have to be paired.
Why? यहाँ से connected है. Don't you think so? Traffic यहाँ से जाना चाहिए?
No.
No. No.
Answer is correct, guys. Yes. And it is called transitive in nature. So VNet peering is not transitive in nature. अगर वो transitive होता तो इस connection को transit करता कि अगर ये connected है तो by default ये भी connected होगा. Transitive का मतलब I hope you understand what is the dictionary meaning of transitive, right? So it is
Yes.
not transitive in nature, which means if just these two are connected to each other, that does not mean ये दोनों आपस में connected है. I will have to do a different VNet peering for this. Clear hai?
Yes.
Yes.
If I go to this one and now if I ask you a question that a machine in VNet 1 and machine in Tsoft, can they talk to each other? These two, can they talk to each other?
Yes.
No.
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 No, who says yes? VNet 1 and
No.
Tsoft VNet I'm talking about, guys.
No.
Okay.
No,
And
they
different
can't.
Whoever
subscriptions.
said,
Different
whoever
subscriptions.
said yes, whoever said yes, do you have any question? Ask. Doesn't matter name. Ask. Whoever said yes. कोई confusion है? So ask. नहीं Naved, it's not because of different subscription. My question
Okay.
is because these are connected to each other. ये जो है ना VNet 1 इससे
हाँ,
connected है और
हाँ.
ये Tsoft और VNet 1 भी connected है. So ये दोनों एक दूसरे से बात कर पाएंगे क्या transitive होगा क्या? That is my question. Forget it, different subscription है नहीं है. Same subscription होता तो connect कर पाते क्या then?
हाँ, अगर पेयरिंग हुआ रहेगा तो ही बात कर पाएंगे.
I'm not
पेयरिंग
saying
नहीं हुआ
pairing
रहेगा.
हुआ होता तो I will specify that. Whatever you see it here based on this. Just because these are connected, मतलब same इसी को मैं question को पूछ रहा हूँ. इसी question को मैं यहाँ पर this is very easy, दिखने में easy है, यहाँ पर थोड़ा difficult लग रहा है पढ़ने में, लेकिन नहीं. ये VNet peering अलग है, ये VNet peering अलग है, इससे ये दोनों का VNet peering नहीं हो जाता है. ठीक है, clear है?
हाँ, right.
Yes.
They are not connected, like they are not paired with each other. They are not being paired with
ये
each
अभी
other. So
नाम
they
हमने
would
अलग लिख
not.
दिया ना, इसलिए शायद आपको कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है. ये एक्चुअली है VNet 2
Yeah.
और Tsoft. ये है VNet 2 और VNet 1. Just because VNet 2 और ये connected है Tsoft, that doesn't mean. Let me come here. Let me see first it is pinging. It is still not pinging. We'll wait. जब तक वो हो रहा है. Well, again same scenario. Just for your understanding, ताकि आप लोग ये और इंटरव्यू में काफी बार पूछा जाता है, ठीक है? So make this very clear. This is our VNet 2. This is VNet 1. This is Tsoft. So what is our scenario? हमने क्या क्या कनेक्ट कर रखा है? ये connected VNet 2 को Tsoft से हमने कनेक्ट कर रखा है, right?
हाँ.
What else is there? We are connecting VNet. ये भी हमारे पहले इसमें ये भी पेयरिंग हमने कर रखी है. So now my question was, ये इसका है, so does it mean these two are connected? That is my question.
No.
No, it isn't.
Right.
No.
Because it is not transitive in nature. I'll have to do a different pairing.
Correct.
So to overcome that, बहुत सारे pairing जब होते हैं ना, to overcome that, we have a solution called hub and spoke. Don't worry, not covering that today. We'll do that maybe tomorrow or in next sessions. But we have one concept called hub and spoke. If you want to read it, go ahead, spend some time before I cover. नहीं है तो I will cover it, don't worry. And ये definitely ये पूछा जाता है, बहुत interviews में पूछा जाता है. Maybe जो मैंने recording upload की है उसमें भी you will see it. They will ask it hub and spoke. Here it is.
So
And
it is a part of Azure.
yes, it is. It is a part of Azure. It is a part of your VNet. It is a part of your VNet pairing. It is a kind of VNet pairing, and we'll do that. अभी नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो leave it. We'll do that. Don't worry. I'm just वो sync होने तक कुछ बताना है, so I'm just showing it to you. यहाँ पर है जो hub and spoke, यहाँ पर कहीं होगा. Here it is, hub and spoke. You can read it from here also. कि hub and spoke क्या होता है. Otherwise, I'll cover it. Don't worry.
So are we going to go in depth of hub and spoke or just the concept?
In depth. Why not? In depth. We will have one hub VNet. We will have multiple spoke VNet, and we are going to do that. But एक बार आपको hub and VNet pairing आ गई ना, then you just have to understand the concept. Clicks वगैरह उसके भी same ही है, सब कुछ same होगा. दो चार steps ज्यादा है. Like here I showed you, I told you कि आप लोगों को ये नहीं लगेगा. VNet pairing में यहाँ पर डिफरेंट सब्सक्रिप्शन में पेयरिंग करने में और सेम सब्सक्रिप्शन पेयरिंग करने में क्या डिफरेंस लगा आपको? ये 2 क्लिक्स का, राइट? हियर जस्ट यू हैव टू चेंज सब्सक्रिप्शन एंड देन सेलेक्ट वन. सेम सब्सक्रिप्शन में आपको बस यहाँ पर रख के आपको अपना VNet सेलेक्ट करना था, राइट? सो इफ यू डू द पेयरिंग, डू यू हैव टू सेपरेटली गो अहेड एंड डू द पेयरिंग फॉर डिफरेंट सब्सक्रिप्शन? ये चेक करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी क्या आपको? नहीं, यू नो कि यहाँ पर 2 टास्क है, बस ये सब्सक्रिप्शन चेंज करना है और रेलेवेंट VNet देखना है. अदरवाइज एवरीथिंग इज सेम. Similarly वहां पर भी होगा, but we will do it, don't worry. We are going to do it. वो important topic है, we are not going to skip that. Okay, so this is going to take time, guys. I told you takes 5 minutes, कभी कभार 10 minutes. Different subscription में तो शायद और ज्यादा time ले ले, but it will work for sure. It will work. Can you see it shows connected here? मैं यहाँ पर आता हूँ. Fully synchronized succeeded. अगर VNet pairing में कुछ issue होगा ना, यहीं पर दिख जाएगा आपको. यहाँ पर अगर कुछ issue नहीं दिख रहा है, so it's simple that it has been done, but synchronization will take some time. If you want to wait, we can wait and see it later. If no, you guys can drop and I'll share the screenshot. Meanwhile, let me share the task for today. अगर जब तक ये हो जाता है तो ठीक है, otherwise I will share the screenshots with you. So what you guys have to do is, different subscription वाला तो आपके पास नहीं होगा, right? So I want you to create two virtual machines in same VNet, two different subnets, then ping them each other, right? And then share the screenshot with me. Clear guys? And don't do this
Yes.
time
Yeah.
वाला मत करो, एक एक ही करो तो स्क्रीनशॉट में मुझको सब कुछ इजीली पता चल जाएगा. I'll tell you what all can you check, किस तरह से करना है. फर्स्ट लॉग इन टू योर मशीन, जो भी आपका फायरवॉल वगैरह करना है सब कुछ कर लो. उसके बाद क्लिक होस्ट नेम, सो आई कैन सी योर वर्चुअल मशीन्स नेम. ipconfig is the command, so I can see your IP address and then ping. जिस भी मशीन को आप पिंग कर रहे हो, जहां से आपने, अगर दो पहले सेम सबनेट के है तो सेम सबनेट वाले कर लो. ठीक है, 10.0.0.4. इन दिस केस आई एम जस्ट पिंगिंग द सेम मशीन. आप अपना उस मशीन, डू नॉट यूज दिस -t मत यूज करना, स्क्रीनशॉट लेने के लिए जगह ही नहीं बचेगी. डू दिस. ठीक है, जो भी मशीन होगा, दिस इज आई एम पिंगिंग सेल्फ IP, तो पिंग होना ही है. एंड आई वांट द स्क्रीन एंड सिमिलर थिंग हियर. होस्ट नेम, ipconfig, पिंग. कौन सा IP लोगे आप यहाँ पर while pinging?
The other machine which is
Other
दूसरे
present
machines
in
IP,
the
yes.
other
Right.
machines.
और इन दोनों को ऐसे पास में रखो, so ये एक पेज पे आ जाएगा. एंड देन कैप्चर अ स्क्रीनशॉट, यहाँ से यहाँ तक का एक स्क्रीनशॉट कैप्चर कर लो पूरा, शेयर दैट इन द ग्रुप एंड फील फ्री टू डिलीट द मशीन.
Yes.
Feel free to delete the machines, right? So what will you do?
Yes.
One is two machines in same subnet, ping them each other, share the screenshot. Then एक इसी मशीन को पिक कर लो and then create another machine in another VNet and then ping them each other. वहां पर आपको VNet peering करनी पड़ेगी. फर्स्ट वाले में VNet peering नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, दूसरे में करनी पड़ेगी. रीजन अप टू यू, आपको सेम लेना है, ग्लोबल करना है, अप टू यू. मशीन्स whoever is comfortable with Linux, उसमें फायरवॉल वगैरह बंद नहीं करना पड़ता है. गो अहेड विद Linux. एक लिनक्स एक विंडोज भी कर सकते हो, इट हैपेंस. अप टू यू, इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल डू इट. विंडोज इजी है इसलिए मैंने विंडोज बताया आपको. ठीक है, विंडोज के सारे टास्क मैंने बता दिए. फायरवॉल वगैरह ऑफ कैसे करनी है, आई हैव शोड इट टू यू. आई शेयर दैट कमांड इफ यू वांट, वो कमांड मैं शेयर कर दूंगा आपके साथ. क्लियर एवरीवन?
Okay, sir.
एनी डाउट कि
Yes.
किस तरह से टास्क
No.
करना है, या आज के प्रैक्टिकल में किसी तरह का कोई डाउट?
I have a question regarding the pinging of from PowerShell. We use the portal PowerShell as well, right? So is it possible to do these tasks from that PowerShell?
Which task?
Not the task, but let's say I'm pinging that machine, right? So is it possible to do it from the Azure portal PowerShell?
No, how will you do that? Azure portal will handle only Azure portal. Azure portal को फिर even if you have to do that, आपको उस पोर्टल को इस मशीन से कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, वो अपने आप में एक अलग हेक्टिक है. सो Azure पोर्टल का जो पावर शेल है ना, वो आपकी सिर्फ Azure पोर्टल को हैंडल कर रहा है. यहाँ पर आप मशीन पे आकर मशीन का पावर शेल यूज कर रहे हो. ये जो हम
Okay.
कमांड्स वगैरह कर रहे हैं ना, ये लोकल मशीन पे रन कर रहे हैं हम लोग, राइट?
Yes, that I understood. I was just trying to know, like, is it possible?
It's okay. I told you, right? Do not complicate it for yourself and for others. It is. If I show you, वो किसी और को एक अलग confusion हो जाएगा कि यार ये कैसे करना है. Why do you want to get into that? Be involved. किसी भी तरह के पावर शेल को आप कहीं पर भी कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. मैं इस पावर शेल को I can be on this machine and I can run some commands on this machine. मैं वो भी कर सकता हूँ. I can be on this machine and I can run some command on my physical machine. I can be on my PowerShell here. मेरे physical machine के PowerShell पे आके मैं इनके ऊपर command ये कर सकता हूँ. यहाँ पर जैसे मैं physical machine PowerShell, मैं यहाँ से किसी तरह से connectivity इसको लेकर ये command यहाँ पर भी connect कर सकता हूँ. But that is not scope of this training, and no one is going to ask you in your interview. So do not make it complicated for yourself and others. Clear?
Okay, sir.
But that is practically possible. But कोई करेगा नहीं. कब होता है ये? I'll tell you. Especially Windows admin use करते हैं. Now I have 100 virtual machines or physical machines. ठीक है, 100 मशीन है. For some reason, कोई application का ये है, application का requirement है, कुछ है, किसी भी तरह का reason है. What do I have to do? There is a file on the desktop. ठीक है, there's a file on the desktop, or there's some file anywhere in the folder. और मुझको उस फाइल को रीनेम करना है. Let's say that this Apple वाला फाइल, ठीक है, इस Apple वाले फाइल को मुझको रीनेम करना है on 100 machines. That time what will I do? मैं इस मशीन से उन सारे के पावर शेल पे कनेक्ट करूंगा और एक ही कमांड यहाँ से बैठ के रन करके सब पे चेंज कर दूंगा. सो आई डोंट हैव टू लॉग इन टू दोस 100 virtual machines or 100 physical machines. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that is
Totally. Thank
possible,
you.
practical, but not at all in your scope. बिल्कुल भी नहीं, बिल्कुल भी आपके स्कोप में नहीं। वो विंडोज एडमिन का काम है या लिनक्स वालों का काम है। ठीक है?
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so this is still not pinging, but it will ping. It takes some time. It will ping, and I'll share the screenshot with you once that is done. And I'll share the task वगैरह वो भी मैं आपके साथ share कर देता हूँ. Tomorrow we will be doing some other task. Obviously VNet में ही अभी networking में ही चलता रहेगा. Maybe NSG we will start, but make sure आज के task आप लोग आज ही कर लो.
Suhail bhai, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
I was unable to connect my OS, the OS PowerShell, OS PowerShell to the Azure
Mhm.
portal PowerShell.
Try different machines. Sometimes maybe OS का PowerShell का version वगैरह कुछ होगा. And even if it is not working, I told you we will discuss that, right? Do not
Yeah.
spend your time on that
So,
much.
but we would
Try to
require for
learn.
this practical, because if you were trying to connect it to the portal, we need to install the module, right? Install module and the
Why would you connect in which
execution.
step did I show you to connect to portal? Are you doing anything from PowerShell? Are you doing anything on the portal? Why would you connect to your portal?
The virtual machines are on the portal, right? Like the VNets, everything is on the portal.
So where did
This-
you handle your VNet using PowerShell? आपने VNet पे क्या changes किए PowerShell से?
नहीं, PowerShell से तो कुछ किया नहीं, पर we are okay. We've taken RDP and then you're doing it, right?
Yes.
Like you've
Why
taken
you
RDP of
don't
that
even
virtual
require
machine. Okay.
PowerShell? अगर आप वो GUI से इसका ये बंद कर दोगे ना firewall, तो ये सेम चीज आप कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे रन कर लोगे. PowerShell चाहिए ही नहीं आपको. इस पूरे प्रैक्टिकल में where did we do something on portal using PowerShell? ये जितना भी हमने PowerShell से किया है सब OS के लिए किया है यहाँ पर.
Right. OS PowerShell, but of the RDP, of the virtual machine,
Yes,
not
उसी
of
वर्चुअल
the
मशीन
physical
का
machine.
उसी वर्चुअल मशीन का उसी का PowerShell यूज किया और उसी का फायरवॉल हमने बंद किया.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
people who do not have question, you can drop.
Okay. I got
We
it.
still have 6 minutes. People who have questions, stay back. जिनके पास questions नहीं है, please drop. Clear है नवेद भाई? We
Yes.
did
Yes.
not do
So
anything. इस PowerShell से हमने आज Azure के पोर्टल को कनेक्ट ही नहीं किया. आज के पूरे प्रैक्टिकल में हमने Azure पोर्टल कनेक्ट ही नहीं किया PowerShell से. ये PowerShell हमने सिर्फ यूज किया आपके OS का
communication check करने.
कम्युनिकेशन चेक करने और आपका फायरवॉल ये करने के लिए, बंद करने के लिए. और कम्युनिकेशन तो आप सिंपली जो है ना कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट से भी चेक कर सकते हो. ये सेम चीज जो है आप कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट से भी चेक कर सकते हो यहाँ से. ना
Yeah,
आपको
but
कोई
all
एडमिन की
this,
जरूरत है.
right, right. The PowerShell is all of the virtual machine, not of the physical machine, not of the OS, not of my Windows OS, like of the physical machine.
नहीं नहीं, फिजिकल मशीन पे क्यों? आप फिजिकल मशीन से थोड़ी ना पिंग कर रहे हो. आप दो वर्चुअल मशीन्स को पिंग करके देख रहे हो, राइट?
Right. Right.
क्लियर है?
Right. So we don't need to connect it to the portal and then
नॉट एट ऑल.
enter
आज
the
के प्रैक्टिकल
commands.
में बिल्कुल
Okay.
भी नहीं.
Okay. Like unlike the previous practical. Okay.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, please feel free to drop, guys. Whoever is done and concept is clear, please feel free to drop. Hardly 5 minutes are left. किसी के पास question है तो stay back and ask. We have 5 minutes. We'll utilize that. ठीक है नावेद भाई? And
Yes,
here
I
it is.
got it.
It has started. No, it still hasn't started pinging. It takes time. हाँ ठीक है. So अगर आप GUI से जाके इसको बंद कर दो ना firewall को, so you don't even have to use PowerShell. यहाँ पर आके इस कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट से ही पिंग कर लो. PowerShell को बंद कर, इसको firewall को बंद कर लो और कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट से पिंग कर लो. That's all.
Okay. Correct.
ठीक है guys, if you do not have any questions, we'll drop off and I'll share the commands and I'll share the homework or task for today.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, Sahil bhai.
Thank you.